X103, what's happening? Deuce here, broadcasting live, Fifth Third Bank, May Day 2009 in the green room. And, of course, we've talked to all the bands except for our headliner for May Day 2009.
You'll never get them, dude. There's no way they're coming in here today.
I don't know. Me and Dave, we're pretty tight like that, dude.
And that's what he tells you. No, that's what he's telling you, but...
Hey, let me live the dream, all right?
Oh, okay, all right.
Disturbed in the house, guys. What? How you doing?
Hello, hello, hello.
All right.
Going good, man. Yeah, you guys, what time you guys get into town? You just getting here or been resting or what?
Just an hour ago, yeah.
Yeah? So very cool. Now, you guys have your latest album, Indestructible, of course, is available now in stores and online. Doing great. Awesome album, by the way.
Thank you, thank you.
And we're on now to the second or third single from it, Indestructible?
Third. The third single, The Night, actually, is
The Night, yeah. So we're on to, is that the third one now? So we're on to that one. Yeah. So everything's going well. Where you guys been touring with doing the Music as a Weapon tour, or?
We just finished it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just wrapped up, went home for a couple days, and today we're left home this morning to
Chicago.
Short drive, yeah. Short
right?
enough drive.
Mm-hmm. Now, I was, speaking of Chicago, I was online. I was searching through videos for you guys on YouTube. There's an old vintage video of you guys at Champs.
Interview's over.
Yeah. And, Dave, you're wearing pantyhose on your head, dude.
Yeah, fishnet stocking on the head.
Stocking pantyhose.
Yeah.
What's going on,
what was I thinking?
I was great for me. I was like, woo, score.
You know, it was just something that looked really freaky at the time. I used to make sure that it was like loose enough where it wasn't like squishing my face, so it looked like I was trying to rob a bank or something like that. But it was just kind of this weird sort of industrial look,
right?
That we kind of like embraced a little bit of at the time, and we've always tried to make sure that the intros to our performances have a certain level of shock value to them, have a certain level of theatricality to them.
Right.
So,
a certain bank robbery feel to it.
Yeah, well, hopefully not the bank robbery feel, but the like, what the hell is wrong with that guy kind of feel.
You set a trend with Deuce for years. Yeah. He's had that thing on his head ever since.
Well, let me just tell you, when I put it on the webpage, the web hits went up. Like dramatically, I was like, I got David Damon and pantyhose on his head. People go check it out. And
great, can you not call it pantyhose? Can you like? He's got fishnet on his head. That's fine.
It was thrown from the crowd.
Give me something. At least let me sound kind of manly there.
Dude, now is that bar though? I was looking at the video. That looks like it's a little underground kind of place. Is that a place that maybe is kind of a place that you guys started at that you go back and visit? When you go back home, or
well, it changed owners over the years, but it was a small neighborhood bar and one of the few that allowed us in there to play.
Right.
A lot of the downtown clubs didn't really want to have anything to do with us back in the late 90s when we were trying to play all those. It was more of a clique with certain bands that were there. So we played the neighborhood bars and we built our following that way. And it was our, second home to us because the bar owners supported original bands. And we tore it up all the time. We played a lot with the Black Sabbath tribute band that was had a big following, and they kind of gave us our opportunity to kind of be the opening act for them for quite a few times. And
Disturbed's opening for the Black Sabbath tribute band.
Yeah.
What year was that?
This is like
1999. This is 96, 96, 97.
Now, what were the kind of bands that were getting in the bar that they wouldn't have you guys in? What were they, like cover bands?
You got to understand that Chicago, for many, many years, has just been known more as like an indie rock type of town.
Yeah.
And there was, well, something, as far as what's come out of Chicago, hasn't been a whole lot of blues come out of Chicago. There's been a lot of blues go into Chicago.
Yeah.
But what's come out of Chicago, we're talking like bands like the Smashing Pumpkins, Local H, that sort of indie rock type of flavor.
Styx.
Yeah, Styx. Styx, Cheap Trick, and Enough's Enough probably, go far left of center of that, thank God. And obviously so do we. But back then, there was like all the inner city clubs had this clique, basically. And they all used to know each other and get each other gigs. And we were the bastard stepchild. We were the
Too Hard? Or?
Nasty South Side metal band. Well, we don't want to book them at our club.
They have 6 strings on their guitars, and th're all down-tuned to beat. Oh, God, no.
Yes.
Well, you got to remember back then, too. I mean, a lot of those bands, you didn't hear bands like Godsmack, Disturbed on the radio.
No.
It's not been that long that finally those bands have become mainstream. Now you guys go back home a lot and visit. You said you were just there, but I mean, you guys all reside there and call that home.
Well,
Like you said, we visit home.
visit.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't happen often.
It's split. Me and Danny still live in Chicago. Mikey lives in Milwaukee now,
Right.
and John lives in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
So you guys, is it a split band? Is it Cubs or Sox or? Is
I
it
think we're all
Blackhawks.
Sox, dude.
Sox. Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
We'll keep quiet about over here then.
It's
Go
okay.
Cubbies.
Now I heard you guys have quite a big stage setup going on tonight. I heard it's going to be pretty awesome.
We always try to bring it,
Right.
You know, we always try to make it a big rock show, and we're gonna, certainly not hold anything back tonight.
Now, when you guys are the headlining act like tonight, do you guys ever like come out and just check out the other bands that are opening up, kick back and watch the other ones, or are you trying to get rest or what?
When we have some time,
Right.
Today it's gonna be kind of hectic. I don't know how much of a chance we'll get, except for maybe just prior to the set. We may have some time to check out some of the bands, but
Right.
up until then, we're pretty jam packed. So,
Right. And then what's on the road for the future? What's tomorrow? What's next week? What's going on?
Well, we got 2 weeks of a Canadian run that we're doing. Then we have about 7 days off, and then we go to Europe for 3 weeks.
Very cool. Now they can check
Little
out.
less.
They can check out your guys'. You guys have some cool stuff going on your webpage, right? You want to tell them about that on your?
Which
Dates
aspect are
and
we?
stuff,
Sure, there's all
yeah.
kinds of
Music
stuff on
and
our
pictures.
You
webpage.
smart ass.
I honestly, I mean, are you referring to something in particular?
No.
Okay.
Disturbed1.com.
Okay, it's disturbed1.com. Right.
Disturbed1.com.
There's still there's
kicks
still
ass.
the one thing that is on there that's probably a little unique still is there's still the bootlegs available.
Oh, cool,
From
yeah.
the Weapon Run.
Yeah.
Some of the latest shows, the mixes aren't quite up there yet, but they should be anytime soon. So that's always available for people.
I'm not even talking anymore.
Because
Well, I want to talk to him. I wanna
like,
hear
what are
you
you talking about,
Are you-
man?
is this Rex Grossman thing a good deal or what? Is this Jay Cutler thing? We liking that? Or
We're
not?
hoping, man.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
I like
It
it.
should have happened a couple years ago.
Yeah. Right. Rex
Whatever.
Grossman.
Bears suck.
Out of business.
They've been subpar of late. Hopefully this guy
You
can.
did lose to the Colts in the Super Bowl, so.
Oh! Show over. Start the bus.
I mean, it's what happens when
how's your
when a
hockey
bunch
team
of people
doing?
from Chicago are
Yeah.
wearing pantyhose on their head. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
there you go.
How's your hockey team doing?
What's my what?
How's your hockey team doing?
I didn't even know hockey was a sport.
There's no hockey team here.
Oh, see.
I think I just got fired. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Dave. Everybody,
welcome,
thank
brother.
you guys so much. Look forward to checking you guys out on stage. Indestructible, by the way, like I said, great album. And if you don't have it, definitely add it to your collection. In fact, we're going to check out the song The Night. Right now, I think we're going to go into that, and we'll see you guys on stage. Can't wait, man.
Deuce.
Check it out.
Just say go Bulls.
Go what?
Go Bulls.
No way, dude. Aren't they out of the playoffs?
Go Hawks.
Just go Bulls.
How about just The Night? Let's just do that.
All right.